Hi, I'm Debi Gutierrez, and I'm here to tell you 8 reasons why you, a lady, need to get yourself to the next women's event. It's been a long time since a lot of us went to school or attended a class, but just think about this. You have the opportunity to learn something new about something you're already invested in, or maybe you want to expand your horizons. And you have that opportunity by attending a women's event. And yes, keynote speakers are awesome. Most of us go to see the keynote speaker. But don't forget, most women's events have breakout sessions and workshops where you can fine-tune your learning. Let's say you want to learn more about business. Attend a Women in Business conference. Maybe you want to learn more about self-care or care for others. Well, you know, red dress and pink ribbon campaigns have events all over the country that you can attend. You can learn how to become a seroptimist, you can learn how to donate, and you can learn how to volunteer. There are so many things available to you. Every women's event has an opportunity or 2 or 3 for you to learn. Why not? Make an investment in yourself and go learn something new. Are you ready? It's a weird concept. Do something for yourself. When was the last time you did something for yourself? You know what, hang on. I don't have time to wait and let you think. Let me answer that for you. It's been a while, girl. Some of us, the last thing we did for ourselves was lock the door when we took a shower. Woo-hoo. This is an opportunity for you to set aside a whole evening to do something just for you. I found out one of my very favorite speakers was coming to town, Jen Hatmaker. I really love her podcast and I love to read her books, and I couldn't wait to go see her live. So I purchased 2 tickets, one for me and one for my teenage daughter. And there it was on the calendar. That was the day we were gonna go see Jen Hatmaker. No matter what happened this whole crazy month, there was one day that we were gonna go out, the 2 of us, and have this wonderful time, watch a speaker, sing some songs, and go out to dinner. And can I tell you, just knowing that date was on the calendar and seeing it there on the calendar, it just really carried me through the month. And like I said, it was a hectic month. And I'll be honest with you, I have a teenager and we had a little dust up, you know, during that month. And I thought, well, now what's gonna happen? What's gonna happen? How are we gonna sit together? How are we gonna go do dinner? What is this gonna look like? And you know what? Walking into that event and feeling all the energy of these other women, sisters, mothers, daughters, friends, it just overwhelmed us. And it just healed whatever was going on. And we were able to watch the speaker and laugh and learn and sing and have some fun. And afterwards, I said yes to ice cream sundaes. We hit a restaurant that was serving late night desserts and we went and had a wonderful time. So, I know you, I am you. When you move a woman, you move an army. But you know what? It's time to invest in you. It's time for you to do something just for you. So find a women's event. I'm going to teach you how. Find a women's event and get it on your calendar, and you will have a different outlook for that month. It's time to invest in your friendships. Yeah, let's think about it. You know, when we visit our friends, as much as I love them and as much as you love your friends, don't you find yourself talking about the same old things or going to the same old restaurants, same old coffee places, and nothing really is new and different? Now, I love my friends, I do. But think about taking those same friends and going somewhere to experience something completely different. Now, you don't have to come up with the topics are coming to you. The entertainment is coming to you. The learning is coming to you, and there you are with your friend. In preschool, they have something called parallel play. And just think about it, that's what you're doing with your girlfriends. You're having some parallel play there, you know? You're enjoying what you're doing, next to each other. It's a lot of fun. And whether you have old friends or you have new friends, you can do this. Think about it. Let's say you've always wanted to connect with the lady across the street, or a friend that you met somewhere at church or at work, and you want to do something, outside of church or outside of work. This is a great way to invite her in, right? You guys can attend a women's event together. Female friendship is so important. You ever look at your husband or your boyfriend and go, why can't you just be like my girlfriends? Because he can't. This is a great way to just hook arms with a couple girlfriends and go out and enjoy a wonderful experience. Step out of the mundane, go out into the world so that you can focus on things that are new and different and enjoy them with a friend. So whether you bring along an old friend or whether you invite a new friend, or, and this happens, if you meet a friend at these women's events, because that does happen. Reason number 3, invest in friendships. Maybe you're saying to yourself, Deb, I love all these ideas. I can't wait to attend a women's event, but I don't even know where to find one. That's really easy. Now, if you're a church goer, you attend temple, events fall into your lap all the time. But let's say you want to expand your horizons and you want to attend an event that isn't faith-based, or you have a different interest and you want to go explore that. It's so easy. All you have to do is Google women's events and the city. Even if you're visiting a city like San Diego for a week, or you're going to work and you're in Vegas for the week, you can type in that city and what's going on, and there you go. Another way that you can find women's events in your area is through meetup.com. And all you have to do is go on their website, put in the area in which you're searching, and all kinds of stuff comes up. Women in technology, women in business, book clubs, wellness, all kinds of different events come up that you can go and attend. Now, there are women's events that are big and women's events that are small. Now, the big events, they're so exciting. You just get all this energy, and maybe you have to go to a big city and stay overnight, and you're sharing a hotel room with your girlfriends, and it's just like a girls' weekend. And it's a lot of fun. Crowds are big, there's big televisions, and those events are spectacular. But a small event local in your city can be just as much fun, and frankly, a little easier. You don't have to worry about overnight stays or expensive parking, and you can be home sleeping in your own bed that night after you enjoyed a wonderful, small, intimate conference. There are all kinds of conferences out there, and there are all kinds of ways that you can find them. Google, meetup.com, or even something as simple as your local news. You stepping out to a women's event and enjoying your evening gives your family the opportunity to prove to you they can survive without you. In fact, I bet some of them can even thrive without you. Girl, step aside from your ego and just let your family handle it. If they order pizza, if they skip baths, if somebody doesn't do their homework, hey, all that ownership, that's on them, not you. You've put in enough. This is your time. Remember when we talked about point number 2, invest in yourself? This is part of it. You need to let go and let them become responsible for themselves. I'm telling you, they're not going to do it the way that you did it. They're not going to do it the way that you left that laundry list. But you know what? It's going to get done. Either way, it's going to get done without you. I promise. And you know what? If your kids are grown and this isn't an issue, you still need to leave that spouse so that you can go and learn something and invest in yourself and come back with something to share with your spouse. I mean, that's the idea of stepping out into the world, to come back and share with your tribe what you've learned. So it's really important for you to leave that laundry list of things that you have to do. let your family handle what needs to be done for that evening while you're gone. Invest in yourself and come back and let your family know what you've learned. Number 6 is one of my favorites. Honestly, I think I've been saying that about every point, but number 6 is good. It's really good. It's all about fashion. So, remember I told you about the Jen Hatmaker event that I went to? Well, my daughter and I, for some reason, we thought this is a great reason to go buy a new blouse. So we each went and bought a new blouse, and we were gonna wear a new blouse to the Jen Hatmaker event. And we got there and everybody had on their best. You know, it was just hip clothing and fun blouses and awesome jewelry. So it kind of gives you an opportunity to go and see other women at your age and your stage and see how they're dressing, and it's a lot of fun. And sometimes these events are actually attached to local businesses and they have shopping right there. They have an opportunity for you to shop. They have an opportunity for you to be able to participate in a raffle. And you know, I'll be honest, my husband doesn't know, but when I go to these events, I actually take a suitcase that is a lot bigger than what I need because I shop at these events. I bought some amazing shoes, amazing purses, one-of-a-kind jewelry, because a lot of the shop owners there are boutiques. And so they have one-of-a-kind items that you can buy, crafted by an artist, you know, earrings, necklaces, pins, hats, scarves, all kinds of stuff. So the shopping is amazing. If you're attending an event locally, it also gives you the opportunity to actually even taste some of the foods and the wines and the beers that are right there at your local restaurants. So it's a great way to get your shop on, girl. It's all about networking. Now, you know, we women, we network differently than men do. And these women conferences gives us that opportunity. Not only do we have keynote speakers, but we also have workshops and breakout sessions where we can go and sit and chat with other women. A lot of times there's question and answer periods there where somebody will have a question that is exactly the question that you have on your mind, and then you can get the answer. And as women, I think that we socialize much differently than men do. And so you can actually connect and network with other women over the box lunch or over the coffee and donuts in the morning, or just in between sessions. You can go and network with another woman and you can focus on some of the details of your specific business with somebody who's going through exactly the same thing. She may have the answer. You may have the answer. Whatever it is, networking is so important. So take your business cards and shake hands and exchange information with other women. But most importantly, just enjoy yourself like we always do at these events. And not only will your networking be effective in your business, but it also just feeds your social heart. I'm on number 8, and number 8 is my favorite. I know I've said that about every point, but really, 8 is my favorite. 8 is near and dear to my heart, and I'll tell you why. Sometimes women conferences only exist for women to come out and have a ball, for women to come out and let their hair down, for women to come out with all their friends wearing these fun boas and crowns, and they go to this station where they take fun photos of each other and themselves. They walk in carrying bottles of wine. It is phenomenal. And we just turn this night into just a celebration of womanhood, a celebration of sisterhood, a celebration of just being female and fun and just crazy. We just get crazy and we laugh and about things that only we know, only things that we experience that our male counterpart just doesn't get. And it's just this phenomenal explosion of estrogen. It really is one of my favorite events to not only attend, but especially to perfect transformed because I get all that wonderful female energy coming back at me in waves of laughter, and it just feeds my soul. And I realize, oh my gosh, we're all walking this crazy path together as women, and we can support each other and love each other and lift each other up and get each other and be that friend that says so kindly to another friend, I know. Just forget about the competition on Facebook. Forget about the competition on Instagram. Quit competing with your girlfriends. Get yourself to these women events to learn things, to invest in your relationships, to come home a saner woman, to go and have fun, to put on a tiara and a boa and have yourself a glass of Chablis and just enjoy being a woman. Let's recap, shall we? We talked about learning something new, investing in you and friendships. We talked about where to go to find these amazing women's events. We talked about letting your family fend for themselves so that you can go and invest in yourself and learn something new. We talked about the amazing shopping that's available at some of these wonderful events and supporting people in our community. We talked about networking and how important it is to get together with other women in your field to enhance our business. And we talked about how sometimes these events are only there to feed the feminine soul. I hope you enjoyed this series, and I hope to see you at a women's event soon.